It was a quiet evening in a small village. The wind blew softly, and the field stretched far and wide. Everything seemed calm, but suddenly, a terrifying noise filled the air. It was coming from deep underground. A donkey was crying for help. But why? What had happened? Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a farmer. He was a hard-working man who owned a donkey. This donkey had been by his side for many years, helping him on the farm. The donkey carried heavy loads, plowed the fields, and did all kinds of farm work. But as time passed, the donkey grew old and weak. His body was no longer strong, and he could not work like before. The farmer saw this and felt sorry for him. Instead of making him work, he let the donkey spend his days peacefully eating grass in the open fields. The donkey was happy and enjoyed his slow, quiet life. A terrible fall. One warm and sunny day, the donkey was walking in the fields, chewing on fresh green grass. He moved from one patch to another, enjoying his meal. But while looking for more grass, he did not see a deep, narrow well ahead. Suddenly, hee-haw! Hee-haw! The ground under his feet disappeared, and the donkey fell straight into the well. The poor donkey hit the bottom with a loud thud. He was scared and hurt. The walls of the well were tall and smooth, there was no way to climb out. He started crying loudly. His desperate brays echoed through the air. He hoped someone would hear him and come to help. Will someone save him? An hour passed. A man was walking near the field when he heard the donkey's loud cries. He stopped and listened. Hee-haw! Hee-haw! The sound was coming from the well. The man rushed to the edge and looked inside. His eyes widened in shock when he saw the donkey trapped at the bottom. The donkey looked up at him, his eyes filled with fear and sadness. Without wasting a second, the man ran to the village. He found the farmer and shouted, "Your donkey has fallen into a deep well. Come quickly." The farmer's tough decision. The farmer was shocked and worried. He quickly gathered his neighbors, and they all hurried to the well. When they arrived, they saw the donkey standing helplessly at the bottom, still crying. His tears sparkled in the sunlight. The villagers felt sorry for him. They tried everything they could think of to rescue him. Small Blue Diamond they threw down a rope, hoping the donkey could hold on, but he couldn't. Small Blue Diamond they lowered a wooden plank, thinking he could climb up, but it didn't work. They even tried pulling him up together, but the donkey was too heavy. Nothing worked. As time passed, the farmer sighed deeply. He felt helpless and sad. He thought to himself, "My donkey is old. Even if we get him out, he won't be able to work anymore. Maybe it's time to let him go." With a heavy heart, the farmer made a painful decision. He turned to his neighbors and said, "We can't save him. Let's fill the well with dirt and put him to rest peacefully." The donkey's unexpected reaction. The villagers felt terrible, but they agreed. Slowly, they picked up their shovels and began throwing dirt into the well. The donkey cried louder. He couldn't believe it. Instead of saving him, the people he trusted were burying him alive. Dirt fell on his back. His heart sank. Then, something changed inside him. As more dirt fell, the donkey stopped crying. He took a deep breath. Instead of panicking, he shook the dirt off, and stepped on it. More dirt came. He shook it off, and stepped up. Again and again, he repeated the same thing. At first, no one noticed. They kept throwing dirt into the well. But then, someone gasped. The farmer peered into the well. His eyes widened in shock. The donkey was climbing up. Horse face. He wasn't sinking, he was rising. The villagers stopped throwing dirt and watched in amazement. With one final push, the donkey jumped out of the well and landed safely on the ground. A lesson learned. The villagers were speechless. The farmer stared at the donkey, realizing something important. He had thought the donkey was weak and useless, but the donkey had proved he was still strong. He had saved himself by using the dirt that was meant to bury him. The donkey looked at the farmer one last time and then walked away, never looking back. The moral of the story: life will throw difficulties at you. People may lose faith in you. Problems may seem too big to handle. But instead of giving up, use those challenges to rise higher. Small blue diamond: when life gets hard, don't cry, find a way to climb up. Small blue diamond: don't wait for others to save you. Sometimes, you must save yourself. Small blue diamond: never let anyone decide your worth. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Light bulb: no matter how deep the problem, there is always a way out. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Red Heart.